Here we go. All right. So my name is Rachel Richards. I've been coaching for about 6 years. I am joining you tonight with the honor of guiding you through the health assessment. And the health assessment is literally my favorite. I love doing them. They are fun. They are extremely rewarding, and people feel so seen and heard. And it's just an awesome experience. So I really want to share with you tonight how to make it fun, how to make it timely, so it fits in the nooks and crannies of our day, because that's what coaching usually looks like when we get started. And I can't wait to go over a couple things that will just help you to have more fun and be yourself during this incredible guided conversation around someone's health and well-being, okay? So with that, I'd like to talk a little bit high level with the health assessment. What is the main goal of a health assessment? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'm gonna make this interactive, okay? So there's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm gonna say drop in the chat. We're not gonna come off mute just because we got a lot to give you and guide you through, and I wanna stay timely to listen and learn. I love it. What else? What else you guys got? Awaken, love it. Hello, Kat, good to see you. Dream, to get dreams, I love it. I really want you to embrace an idea of the main focus of the health assessment being you having fun. Because if you're having fun, your authentic self is gonna come out. And that is what they need. They don't need a replication of your mentor. They don't need that, right? So I want to take that pressure off of you. Are you going to have fun? Just decide that. What's not needed? Expertise, knowledge, medical background, counseling background, none of that stuff. Your story is powerful, okay? What is also needed? A smile. When you smile and you say something, it comes across differently. So maybe a big sticker, wherever you do your health assessments that just says smile, right? This is an opportunity to make a new friend. For some of you, it's an opportunity to connect with an old friend. We know that health connects us to a lot of people, and we awaken, we help people. So let's go ahead and get started. Tonight, you may have in your possession, you may have a lot of different things. What I want to right away talk about. This training tonight, no substitution for your mentorship. They're there, they're guiding you, they're going to do practice calls, many of you already know that, and they're gonna help you to get started. So what came to your house from Optavia was probably a pack of health assessments, okay? They look like this. And so that's what you guys are utilizing. Tonight, we're gonna go over an enhanced tool that we have that you will have if you don't already. And that's going to be my point of reference for tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and take you on in to a working session around this health assessment training, okay? So let me just get this out of my way. And I wanna start out with the app. So the app is called Your Coach Biz, and it's an incredible tool that helps us to work from anywhere. That's where we're gonna find our health assessment script, and it's right here. Okay, so this is the very first thing that I'm going to guide you through. And what you're going to need is also a JOT form. So the JOT form is something that we use to make the health assessment stay within a short period of time, like 25, 30 minutes. If you're like, whoa, my health assessments are taking a lot longer, don't worry about that, but definitely tell your mentor so they can help you to make it fit into more nooks and crannies of your day. And also make it a really effective conversation that doesn't go on too long, because we're not trying to find out everything about this person in our first meeting, okay? So I do want to stress that. And I've even taken the liberty to fill one out, okay? So that you can see like, oh, okay, this is what we would be getting ahead of time. So we have this is what you'll commonly see referred to as the JOT form, okay? The JOT form is just an electronic health evaluation. It's really what came to your house in an electronic version. That's what it is, okay? So let's get started. I wanna give you guys some incredible tips and ways to keep this easy, but let's start with these talking points. So we just got our health evaluation. Step one for me is I review that health evaluation. So take a minute. I want to show you how quick this is, okay? So I get this in my email. And I can go through and just say, okay, this person would love to feel better, look better in their clothes, have more energy because they're always tired. Okay, I can relate right away. They're sick and tired of being tired and they miss feeling good. They felt good 9 years ago. That's a long time, right? They need to be gluten-free. Okay. They're not pregnant or nursing. They don't take medications. They don't have any food allergies besides that. Their sleep is okay. They described it as meh. Okay, so this is giving you a window into their world. So step one for me is I always read the information ahead of time. They're getting 3 to 4 hours of sitting. They exercise. They like to do weights and walking. Fulfillment's pretty high as far as healthy mind. On a scale of 1 to 10, they don't worry a lot. The area of worry that they do worry about that I can relate to, this is a point of relation, is grown kids. They have adult children. I can relate to that. And I'm seeing that they don't eat until around 12 or 1. Water's a little low comparatively to what we teach. And I'm just gathering a picture of, okay, we're looking at about 15 pounds of weight loss. Yes, they've tried losing weight in the past. Weekends are their weekend. Okay, and their husband probably wants to get healthy. Is there anything else I should know about their health? I'm a runner and I want to get back to running again. Okay, so I've taken a minute to look at this and go, let me see with my tool right here, which I'm going to go to next, how can I awaken this person, connect with this person, and see if we're a match? Let's just agree that the health assessment is assessing their readiness to change, their willingness and their readiness, and we're just going to go through a guided conversation around their health. So I'm going to start you out at the top. Right away, it tells you this is so easy, you guys. I love the simplicity of what we have for you in the way of this tool. It's never been so simple. The prep, just look over the jot form, which we just did, and find 2 to 3 areas that they're focused on. And be ready to ask, tell me more about that, okay? So that's bridging, right? Taking stuff from the jot form over to this health assessment. So now the very first thing I'm gonna do is make this conversational. Just because it's a script doesn't mean that you have to sound like a robot and just read it word for word for word. But I want to tell you a secret. If you do read it word for word for word, no problem. Because they don't know that you're reading and they want to get healthy and they appreciate you giving them your time. That's the story we're going to tell ourselves with that, okay? So, very first question in awakening. This is a great question. Why is this the right time for you to make some changes in your health journey? So, Thomas, why is this the right time to make some changes in your health journey? Excellent question. I saw on your health assessment on the form that you sent in, I saw that you just are sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's what I saw that you wrote. Can you please paint me a picture of what that looks like for you? And let them talk and do not interrupt this section. This section of awakening, it's all about them. We're going to get to how we might be able to help them and how we can relate. But this first section, you can just write all about them. Okay. I want to lose 15 pounds. Okay. So you mentioned you want to get healthy. I love this question because don't you guys agree that everybody's definition of what health looks like might be different? And how awesome is it that you mentioned you want to get healthy? Stacy, what does healthy look like to you? They're going to say things that you may go, oh my gosh, I had no idea. It looks like healthy mind for them, or stress responses, right? That are mentioned on the side column. You'll never know what you're going to hear. Just lean in. And here's a great follow-up. Anything else? Anything else? Well, yeah, I'd also like to, right? Don't rush the awakening. This is the piece where you get to really relate to them and build some rapport. The best part is after they share, right? So here's what I might say. I might say, Monica, after you lose the 15 pounds that has taken 9 years to get off, but we were able to do this together, what are you going to do with all that extra energy? And I just want, this gives me a window into the world that she lives in. What is life like on her planet? And what does she need to do with the increased energy that she has from getting healthy? I need to know, right? So that I can go, oh my gosh, yes, I have 5 grown kids, 5 grandkids. There's not enough of me to go around. When I got healthier, there was more of me to go around, even though there was less of me, okay? So we want to create a conversation is what I'm saying right here. Don't worry about saying it word for word. Just be yourself. And then at the end, when you have a picture, so here's my picture. This is my job to paint the picture back to them. Look right here. Paint that picture back to them. So I might say, Annika, my friend, you're looking to have energy. You're looking to lose 15 pounds that has taken 9 years to get off. You are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We need to use that energy to be a more present parent. That's what you said. I have a clear picture, my friend, of what you're trying to create. So make sure that you have that. And then, right, I want you to picture our program, common results, 10 pounds a month. So in a month and a half or 2 months, my friend, you're down 15 pounds. Your energy is through the roof. Can you picture this with me? It's pretty exciting, right? Now we're done with that, and we're going to go to their medical history and make sure that there's nothing there that is any kind of a red flag that we would need to know, okay? So, I lost you guys in terms of, can you guys still see me?
Yeah, we got you.
You can
Yep.
still see me. Okay, for some reason, my screen is behaving a little funny and it's not allowing me to do anything to, there we go. It locked up for a moment. Sorry, guys. Medical history. We don't get too much into that, but we do want to make sure that if there's anything special about them, that they are taking medications or that they have any dietary concerns, right? We have a whole link here that you can take a look at. And we do have nutrition support. Your mentor has some resources. Typically, most of your clients are going to be just fine, but you may have an outlier. We do want to get their medical history and just make sure that everything is good to go there. Your story, 20 to 30 seconds. So here's what I might say. Annika, I can totally relate. 6 years ago, I had no energy. I was living on energy drinks, naps. I was trying to outrun my fork and I was super frustrated and I felt like nothing was going to work for me. So a lot of what you're saying, I can relate to that. Done. That's enough about me, right? Now I want to say, I would love to talk to you. I feel like this has been a great conversation and I feel like I can help you. I'd like to explain now how our program and your needs could be a match. So let me go through and explain how this works. And I'd like to start off actually with our founder. I don't want to leave Dr. A out of it, right, guys? So if you're leaving Dr. A out of it, I suggest bringing him back in. Our company is Optavia, founded by Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson. He's the 10th board certified critical care physician in the country, right? That's a big deal. So I want you guys to get familiar with this. He was great at saving people from dying, but he wanted to do a lot more than that. He wanted to help people to actually create a healthy lifestyle. So he quit traditional medicine. He created our 4-component system. And each component of the program, I'm going to explain, has 25% of the program. So I want to give you a battle plan for these goals that's bulletproof. Okay, that sounded conversational, but I'm reading. Okay, I'm just reading because your mentors, that's all they're doing. They're just reading and they've done it more times than you, but we don't want you to think that you need superpowers. You do not. Here's the 4 parts of the program. Now, I do have a fun little way of explaining this, you guys. I like to say that there are 4 legs on my table, okay? And that each one carries the weight, right? And so if we're missing one of the legs on the table, we're still going to have a health journey, but it's just not going to be as predictable. Okay, so I like to kind of give an analogy. Your mentor probably has fun little analogies, but that's how I do it and when I'm explaining program. So I say the first one is your coach. We're here to guide you. Notice that it says guide you, right? Guide you through your journey, celebrate your wins, help you with your speed bumps. We do team coaching. You're going to meet other coaches besides me. You're going to meet my coach. We're going to celebrate you on your first week and give you so many tips and next steps. We have this amazing community where we have 15-minute daily community support win calls where we share wins, focus, breathe. You're never going to have to diet in the dark and white knuckle again, right? So if you want to add words to this, sometimes when I'm working with a new coach, I say, what would you say here? Write it in your red pen. What would you say here? Write it in your red pen. Because this is you saying, I wouldn't say it exactly like that, but I would say it like this. Great, as long as it's short, sweet, and gets to the heart of the matter, right? Habits, a health transformation system. So our book and our life book helps people create healthy habits that are going to stick. And most of the diets that are out there, they focus on weight loss short term. But our system is designed to walk you through the next year of learning and implement the habits, right? Nutrition. So this is where a lot of new coaches love to have these bullet points. Do you need to say every single one of them? No. But these are excellent to rehearse and practice. People, when it comes to nutrition, let's just kind of summarize this, right? When people go to get healthy, there's just too many choices and not enough time to prepare healthy meals, which is why people go off track. I want you to think about our technology as simplifying your life. I want you to think fuel for your car. We do small macro balance fuelings that have been scientifically created to balance your blood sugar. These are not to be confused with protein shakes or protein bars. These fuelings actually replace a whole plate of food. Why do you guys think I'm saying that specifically? Because I don't want them to think they can just go to Costco and buy protein shakes. And I don't want to be cost compared to that because that is not a whole plate of food, right? Which these are. So make sure you embrace that because it really has helped me. You're in charge of one meal. So isn't that great that you get to eat meals with your family? This is a family-friendly meal. This is a meal that can be eaten out. So I recommend the plan for you that I'm going to recommend with your goals in mind is the 5-in-1. 5 fuelings, 1 main ingredient, right? So this is going to give you an effective fat burn. Your energy is going to go through the roof. You're not going to have any cravings. Your hunger will go down, all protecting that lean muscle mass that I saw on your eval that you've been at the gym. We're going to show that off, okay? So once you get to your healthy weight, we're going to transition you out of weight loss into our optimization phase. And that's where you're going to continue your healthy habits. We're going to continue to balance your blood sugar, move your body, and focus on sleep, hydration, and emotional management. After your weight loss phase, most clients are going to supplement their groceries with fuelings with healthy, convenient snacks, while others are going to find time for meal prep. So this is the plan that I will help you with. It will help you lose 8 to 10 pounds of body fat per month. Does that make sense? Okay, now if they have any questions about that, we can go ahead and answer it, right? But most of the time they go, no, that makes sense. Or occasionally they'll say, do you eat the fuelings forever? Right? I've heard that. And it's okay to say, we're going to eat 6 times a day forever because that's the way we balance your blood sugar, right? But we'll determine at the end how that looks for you, okay? Because everybody's different. So now if they're like, oh my gosh, I heard this today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Do you really think I could lose 8 to 10 pounds a month with the support and the full program? Absolutely, I do. Great, well then I want to get going, right? Or something like that. Well, it doesn't always go like that. So then I can say, if you don't have any other questions, on a scale of 1 to 10, Annika, how committed are you to the goals that you shared with me? Not being tired, having the energy, at your goal weight, feeling good in your clothes. I can totally relate. How ready are you to commit to those goals? And I repeat the goals. You notice I just did that, right? So if they say a 7 or higher, then we go to the 3 commits, and they're very simple. We're looking to say, first of all, You've already made this commitment to yourself. What is that on a scale of 1 to 10, right? Try to get well, it's an 8. Perfect. The second commitment is staying in contact. Staying in contact with me on good days, bad days. We have win calls and 5 minutes a day in your habits of health system. This is in order for your health to truly change. Your routine is going to have to change, my friend. Okay, so don't be afraid to say your routine will need to change, because they're going to want to get the food and go back to what they normally do. Okay, so I like to just say that it's helpful. Your routine is going to change. I'm going to be there with you to do that. And the third commitment is sharing your health and wellness journey. This transformation is going to be remarkable, meaning people are going to remark. So we're not going to diet in the dark. We're going to leave that behind and start creating optimal health. And optimal health is out in the light. Others are going to be inspired. This inspiration will help this to stick, and it will be harder for you to go backwards. So if someone joins because of you, you're going to get a thank you wellness credit on your account, which is so fun. The kindest thing you can say to your coach is a referral, or you might decide to pay it forward, right? So we want to show them that living out loud is the opposite of dieting in the dark, and that dieting in the dark has not served them up to this point, okay? So if they say anything about this, we've got really good things in the spirit of time management. I'm not going to go into all of this, but what I think is so awesome is that you can print this out and get familiar with it, okay? We're always going to meet people where they are and bring them into community where they're going to find their confidence. Did you guys find your confidence in community? I did. And that's where they're going to find theirs, as well as their success. So then it's a very simple question. If you're ready to move forward, I'm ready to coach you. And they get excited. I'm ready to move forward. Great. Everyone is going to get our optimal kit, right? The 5-in-1. And it's 31 days of fueling at $15 a day. So as you can see, my friend, the program is cost neutral. We're just going to slide over what you already spend on food and even some of those anti-health foods, and we're going to slide that over and make room for your healthy healing budget. So it's really cost neutral. I love to say that. We do have our other plans out here for you guys. And what I love right now that everyone on this call should know is that if you were to look at this plan right now, it's not $445, okay? It's actually a lot less than that. You would take 75 off of that, and it comes down to all of $12 a day for the month of May because of our promotion that Optavia is giving us. And instead of it being $3 a meal, you guys, it's like $2.40, which is just incredible when you think of the 4 components that they're getting. There's nothing from the grocery store that comes with a coach, community, habits of health system, perfectly balanced macros, and they don't have to sit around counting calories, right? So you can be really excited about the program on its normal day. It is truly a cost saver for most people, but you can be even more confident right now with the incredible promotion that we have going on. Now, I want to show you in closing, it's normal to get some objections, okay? I want to give you a tool. Objections are just questions. They're just questions. So one of them that I love that I'll cover tonight, and we'll continue to cover these over time, is, I'm just going to go work out more, right? And so this is an excellent way to say, wow, so you really value your workouts. Me too. So listen, we have an opportunity to put you on a plan that cooperates with your gym routine and will give you even more success. Your results will show up quicker. Why don't we talk about the plan that matches that, right? So it's not 5-in-1 or bust. The one thing I want to share with you guys is we have the 5-in-1, but we also have other plans where people can work out or maybe make food of their own. If they have an objection, make sure you ask questions, because our role is not to argue. We want to feel, felt, found. I used to feel like the gym was the only way to lose weight. I was a spin instructor and I was trying to outspin my fork. What I found was when I got my nutrition on point, my goals were showing up faster than ever, And I was seeing results that I have never seen at my age. Would you like to experience that too? Right? So it's just a question. And tonight, I don't want you to think, oh my gosh, we were supposed to go over all this. No. Tonight, we just wanted to give you confidence that the health assessment is fun, it's engaging, and you're there to make a connection and share how our plan works and really get their buy-in to utilize the whole plan. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. We'll continue to build on this over time. And if you have lots and lots of questions, that would be normal, take that to your mentors. They're going to be excited to engage you around more of this. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great night. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.